Wildlife, how's it going? I'm Johnny, you probably already knew that. If you've never heard of Yeti before, not Yeti from the Matterhorn at Disneyland, I'm talking about Yeti, the brand, the cup, the living legend. I emailed Yeti and I was like, Yeti, I want some free stickers, all right? Because there's nothing better than free stickers. So they got back to me 8 weeks later. Yeah, 8 weeks later. They finally got back to me and I got some free stickers. So if we get this video to 50,000 likes, I'll give away some free stickers, all right? So let's get this video started. Roll the thing.
Hey Wildlife, it's Rachel McCormick here, and I'd like to introduce you to my rubber duck collection. Smile, everybody.
I have all sorts of rubber ducks. Ducks for the holidays like Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, and Christmas. And ducks from all over the world.
Quarantine has been hard, but thankfully I have my duck friends to keep me company, so I'm never lonely. Duck, 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 goose.
I have big ducks, medium ducks, small ducks, and teeny tiny ducks.
I first started collecting ducks when I was 10 years old. Oh, you're so sweet.
I am the Duckmeister, and I come to destroy you.
Don't worry, Duckville, I'll save you.
Come on, ducks. We're following the leader, the leader, the leader. Would you like more tea, Mrs. Duck? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Boom. If you didn't check out the awesome worship video that Reed put together, pause this video, go watch that video, spend some time with the Lord in that song of worship, and then come back to this video. Let's get started. Jesus, thank you so much that we have an opportunity right now to come before you. I say that every week, but Father, it's just so true. Wherever this person, these people are at watching this video, I just pray that you would speak to them in this time. We love you so much, and we give this time to you, and I pray that we'll really learn something new about who you are. And in your name, amen. All right, Wildlife, so this past Monday, we started the new devotional in the month of May. We've been diving into the book of Matthew. Now, if you've never heard of the book of Matthew before, it's the first book in the New Testament, and it's considered one of the Gospels. There's something that I wanted to highlight to you guys, and it's considered some of the greatest commandments that Jesus ever spoke on. There are two commandments that are the greatest commandments of all, and I want to read that to you guys right now. Let's open up our Bibles, our apps. We're going to be in Matthew chapter 22, and we're going to be starting at verse 34. Hearing that Jesus had silenced the Sadducees, I'm going to reread that. Hearing that Jesus had silenced the Sadducees, the Pharisees got together. One of them, an expert in the law, tested Jesus with this question. Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law? Now, if you don't know what a Pharisee is, a Pharisee was considered a person that teaches the law. Now, if you don't know what the law, I'm not talking about, American law, like you have to buckle your seatbelt, you can't go to the beach, all that crazy stuff right now. What the law is talking about the first 5 books of the Bible, known as the Torah, which is considered the law of the Old Testament. So the Pharisees were pretty much people that would hold the law to a very high value, and there was a lot of laws, a lot of them. So the teachers of the law, the Pharisees, were challenging Jesus in the sense of like, hey, so what's the greatest commandment out of all of them? What's the greatest one? And if you know Jesus, he's going to answer that very well, and he's going to give them a little bit of extra stuff, kind of like extra credit, right? You ever gotten that? Neither have I. So, teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law? Verse 37, Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. So that's the first commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. This is the first and greatest commandment. Verse 39, and the second is like this. Love your neighbor as yourself. Okay, all right. So, love God, love people in a sense, right? So love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and then love your neighbor as yourself. Verse 40, all the law and the prophets hang on these 2 commandments. And another way of saying that, all the laws, all the prophets that have been around in the Old Testament, these are the 2 greatest commandments. But let's focus on these 2, specifically the second commandment. Again, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like it, love your neighbor as yourself. A simpler way of saying that is love God, love people. That's it. How do we love people? And that's something that might be a question that you're probably wondering right now. How can I better love my friends during this time when I can't see them physically? Now, a lot of you might be doing a Zoom call. We started Life Group this past Wednesday, but Zoom is such a great opportunity for us to love on people. And there's plenty of ways to do that. But the one way I want to challenge you guys in this time in order to love people better is by checking in with them. And that's what I want you guys to remember. Check in with someone. In order for us to love on people better, we need to start checking in with other people, because honestly, a lot of people are struggling during this time. So Wildlife, I want to give you this challenge, and also I want to encourage you to stay connected with this Matthew devotional. So if you are not doing that already, don't worry about trying to catch up to where we're at, all right? It's Saturday when you're watching this video, and I just want to encourage you to check on our Instagram of what day of the week we are on with the devotional, and just start on that day, and then just continue on that track, all right? We love you, Wildlife, and take a look at this next clip.
Alright, Wildlife, so today we're going to be playing a game that we play in Wildlife called
Cookie Face.
pretty self-explanatory in how you're going to do it. You're going to put a cookie on your face, and you're going to try and get it into your mouth without using your hands. And I'm going to try and get as many as I can in 30 seconds. I got one cookie. Alright, Wildlife. So this is a game you can try at home if you have cookies or Oreos or any other sort of cracker. And hopefully you can get more than I did.
Wildlife, thank you so much for joining us for this week of Wildlive. I hope you guys learned something. I do that every week. I really do, yeah. I hope you guys learned something from this video as well. I hope you had some fun along the way. But we are praying for you all the time, and I would love for you guys to be asking for more prayer. I want to encourage you to DM us on our Instagram at RPWildlife, or leave a comment down below. You don't have to get very specific, but we would love to be praying for you more and more. But anyway, Wildlife, we love you. We'll see you next week, and I'm gonna go get some steak, all right? That's not true. I don't have any steak. I have Cheez-Its, though. I like Cheez-Its.